in your mind be everything that a man needs you to be, but to him, you may not be that. Because it'll get to a point where he may ask you to do something or may even tell you to do something. And if you don't do it, if you operating from disobedience for whatsoever reason, then you're not everything that he needs you to be, because he needs you to be obedient. And it comes to a stage where you're just going to have to obey. It comes a stage in your relationship with your man that you're just going to have to obey. You're just going to have to do what he said do. And that's going to be very challenging for you to do if you don't feel safe to do it. It might be the very day that he got you fucked up.
Let me go pause right there. So yeah, so one thing that I can say that I have noticed though is it is definitely some older women that they actually really do understand how men operate and what's really required and really what men actually want a woman to do. So it is some older women that they get it, but it's not enough of them. So I definitely commend her. I forgot her name, but yeah, she was saying a whole bunch of real stuff. But yeah, so cooperation, obedience, knowing when to be quiet. So she got more to say.
And everything in you tell you.
Oh, this other one. Shut up in this. Ladies, think about it like this. If a man he's out there in the world and he's battling, he's hustling, he's making things work, the last thing he want to come home to is a nagging woman. That's the last thing that a man wants to come home to. He has to go home and do a air test to see which way the wind is going to blow and how you're going to feel at that moment. That's too much to deal with. And that's one of the reasons why it's harder to get men to commit to you and to just want to be with you seriously. But we'll get more into that later.
Tell that nigga he got you fucked up today. He is a whole nigga today, not a king, not a blossoming God, not activated in divine masculine energy. He a nigga today. Today he a motherfucking nigga. And that nigga got you fucked up. Tell him. And in that moment, you gonna know what he need for you. He gonna need for you to shut the fuck up. So can you provide what he needs?
Exactly. Oh my God. So that's one thing that I love. The older I am, I can appreciate when a woman would just be quiet and just let me work. Just don't say nothing. I really appreciate that the older I am. Because I cannot take all that stuff that I could take before. Before I would deal with a woman and she's a headache, she get on my nerves, she's drama just to have sex with her. But the older I am, I'd rather not deal with her at all. I'm at a point, and then if a guy gets to the level of maturity where he'd rather have no sex with no headache versus deal with a woman that's a headache just to hear her mouth just to get some sex. But then some men never do evolve to getting to that level.
Can Can you? Can you? He don't need you to.
Yep, I know exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, so he don't need no head. He need for you to just be quiet and give him some peace and let him work. So I definitely do shout out to this beautiful sister. So yeah, so she on point and everything, so it's about having a certain level of respect where I'd rather have I had some women in my life that whenever they was upset at me, they would just leave. And even to this day, I have a certain amount of respect for them. They would rather just when you can tell that a woman is really into you and she respects you, she would rather just leave versus say something that she can't come back from. So that's the best way. Having a certain level of self control because she respects you that much. Speaking of respect, let me go roll this next clip.
Because she respects his shit. Because even when they have a heated debate,
Let's start this over though. Yeah, she also fine too. Nice eyebrows.
looks is gonna get the man. But you know what keeps the man? Respect. Bitches is always talking about why her and not me. Because she respects his shit. Because even
She has a certain amount of self control. Certain amount of self control. So yes, and then I had a lot of exes. I had a lot of exes, and then they'll say, "Why you with her and not me. So yeah, so one thing that I would tell them is, okay, this woman is respectful. This woman adds value to me. This woman adds value to me. I mean, yeah, so she's a great woman. So, but once again, I think, just because you think that you look good or you think that you're hot, that's still to me all basic stuff.
When they have a heated debate or they're arguing, she has boundaries. The last thing a man wants to feel like is he's being emasculated and disrespected by the woman he's supposed to love.
Yeah, so that's some real stuff right there, though. So yeah, so I definitely do agree with her, though. That's the most important thing. Men need respect like they need breath, and women need love like they need breath. So that's the major difference. Now let me go roll this other clip with this other lady, and she and like a lot of women.
I don't know. I'm single. Yes, I am.
Why? A lot of women are like this chick. So this chick, she's attractive. She got a nice body, but then still, it's so many red flags. And she actually started off saying, talking about how she's crazy, and she was being honest. Let me go finish rolling this.
How old are you?
I'm about to be 29.
Are you single?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because I'm crazy.
You think that's a red flag?
I mean, I am rusted red, so red flag.
So what's so crazy about you?
No, just kidding. I'm not crazy.
Oh my God. I think that laugh is crazy enough. That laugh is so annoying.
I'm single because I'm a little picky, you know?
So when did your last relationship end?
When I was 19.
19? And you've been single since then?
Yes, I have.
So why hasn't a man tried committing to you?
They have, but I don't know. I just haven't found the right one, you know? And I'm waiting.
So look at this. So she's 29 and she's been single since she's been 19. So the first thing that I would think, and a lot of guys like me would say, okay, so this woman is attractive. She got a nice body. So she's been just running through guys all these years, and she can't find one guy for her to get on the same page with. So that's how I go and look at it. So she had all this trauma, and that's also why she's crazy, because she been through so much stuff. So a woman is not better when she keeps having all these relationships and she keeps getting let down, and she just been with this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. She's harder to satisfy, and she sees too much drama. So that's the first thing that comes to mind that I go and think about women like her. And then once again, she gonna say the classic thing that a lot of women say.
I just don't want to just jump with anyone, you know?
So what does the right man look like then?
So I want a respectful, responsible, hardworking man.
What age range men are you going for?
In the 30s, maybe 40s, but like not passing 40s. Like I feel like if you're past 40, we're not gonna have anything in common.
These older men, you think they're going for women who are your age, or are they gonna go for the younger woman, 21, 22?
I'm beautiful, and I'm intelligent, and I have a lot going for myself, so.
What do you think though?
I don't know, I mean, I get hit on a lot. I can't even.
So once again, I think, so the average woman, or most women reply and say the same thing. She said, "Oh, she's beautiful." Yeah. So she looks good. She looks good, but once again, it's a whole bunch of drama and red flags and problems. So the whole thing for a woman to come down is can you keep a man? That's the main test for a woman, is can you keep a man? That's how you can really tell if a guy is really feeling you. Does he want to stick with you long term? Will he commit to you? That's how you can tell. So yeah, guys, unfortunately, a lot of women don't understand that guys will have sex with anybody. Okay, yes, a lot of guys will see her and want to have sex with her, but that don't mean nothing. A guy doesn't even have to like you to have sex with you. So she's like most women. So like now the next lady that I'm gonna play, she's actually exceptional.
Your man is watching.
Like I said.
So a lot of women are not like this one lady. It's out there, but it's very common. It's very rare now.
How much does a man have to make to be with you?
That's between me and my man.
Okay, but I mean, your man is watching.
Like I said, that's between me and my man. It don't matter how much you make.
It don't matter at all.
Listen, if me and my man have established that we gonna be together and we gonna be loyal, then what he make don't matter, because at the end of the day, it's both of us. So if we ain't making shit that month, that year, then that's on us.
So at what age do you feel like a man should have like life kind of together?
So yeah, I get her that though. So her whole thing is she's saying is that she's rocking with her man hard. So yep. So and then I feel that. I feel that and I respect that. A lot of women ain't like that, especially now. They want the man at the finish line after he done did all the work. So if guys can get a woman that she's rocking with you, I mean, I had some women in my past that they was rocking with me when I was coming up, and then even to this day, I still do have a certain amount of respect that I would give them.
We're constantly growing and evolving. So whenever God feels like he completed his will, that's when you'll have everything you desire. Thank you.
To real talk. So yeah, so I respect that though. So yeah, but once again, so she's exception to the rule. So if most women was rocking like that, and also I wanted to tell you all ladies, is like it doesn't really matter what you think. Unless you're looking for unless you're planning on being with another woman, what you think doesn't matter about the subject. It comes down to what do the God think? What do men think? Men are the ones that you're trying to be with in relationships, right? So that's who it matters. So, and it's hard enough just to find a woman that she actually wants to be peaceful to her man. She actually wants to be fit and healthy for her man. She actually wants to look good for her man. Nowadays, it's crazy. Nowadays, mainly women want to impress other women, or the guys that they actually want to impress are guys that are not even a man. They could have a man at home, but then they want to look good and get dressed up, going out to impress some other man. But that's a whole nother thing. So yeah. So all right, y'all. So I hope you all enjoyed the show, and I want you all to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also support my channel by buying my bands. And if you're interested in getting your look in order, ladies, you can fill out my application, and we'll see if my training program is a good fit for you. I'll see you all next time, and we are out.